You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Wednesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Cal Raleigh won the home run derby last night, and kind of a full circle moment as his dad shared this video of him as a kid.
I'm the home run derby champ. Say in the pamphlet weapon champ. I'm the home run derby champ.
And his dad got to pitch to him last night, his brother as the catcher as well. Full family moment there.
Very cool. Also, just a fantastic baseball name.
And, the home run derby itself, always a spectacle as we talked about yesterday. But, you said yesterday that you've always wanted to be one of those kids in the outfield.
Right, and you made fun of me calling me a Make-A-Wish person.
Well, did you see that kid that got in trouble when, what's his name, Junior Caminero hit that home run and he robbed him of it?
I mean, stellar catch from the kid. I actually was just watching the clip. Here's what it sounded like.
Junior, a line shot.
Got a chance. Oh, he stole it. They counted it, though. They did. They counted it. The umpire counted it.
Some debate as to whether or not that there was just like a big argument, but the kid over the wall and pulls it back in. What a catch.
He made the greatest snag of all time. And then they say that he counted it, but then when they had the final score, Junior Caminero and the rest of the Dominican guys were like pissed.
Yeah.
And they were arguing and they were like pointing at the kid. And the kid was standing in the outfield kind of like doing the Michael Jordan shrug. Like, I don't know. Not my fault.
Listen, if I'm that kid and I've got a shot, I'm taking it. That kid's on highlight reels for the rest of the year.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be playing that clip at next year's home run derby.
Yeah, it doesn't matter like what he does in Little League.
Yeah.
He's a legend now.
Dude, he's going to go to his next Little League game and he's going to be insufferable.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys playing well today? Did you catch a home run ball from Major League Baseball?
Dude, we talk about the whole Cal Raleigh thing going full circle. Imagine if this kid makes it to the big leagues in a few years and then robs Caminero on a home run in an actual game.
That would be insane. Kid becomes like an eventual Golden Glove winner, and they go back to 2025 when he started his career at the home run derby.
And you know what he does? After the game, he gives Junior the ball from the home run derby. That's full circle.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It has been a weird few days. I'm not going to lie. I'm used to a very full house, right? I've got myself, my partner Mallory, our 3 kids. It's usually not very calm, not very quiet in our house. But all 4 of them are on a road trip right now with the kids off to summer camp and Mallory visiting family. And I don't know what to do with my house.
You feel weird?
It feels weird because I feel like I'm by myself. I have no obligations other than to myself and to you.
You're
to the
a bachelor
job.
right now.
Right. So I feel like I should be doing one of 2 things. Either I should be like going out, going to the bars, going to concerts, whatever. Or I feel like I should be productive. If I'm going to be at home, I should be catching up on things like we're trying to remodel a closet. I've got an entire basement office that needs reorganizing. And instead, I've been watching a lot of wrestling on Netflix.
I think you just need to enjoy the bachelor life while you got it. Toilet seats up all week, man.
I will say that has been nice. I'm very, there are 3 females in my house. I'm very respectful. I make sure the seats are down. It's something I've drilled into the mind of my son. But I ain't doing it when I'm by myself. Those toilet seats only come down if I need to sit.
It's a beautiful thing, man. Also, I mean, I will say, when Courtney's gone for a week, I start to feel, weird in the house.
Yeah.
But also, I mean, just being able to have the whole bed to yourself.
That has been actually a negative.
Really?
I find I've been domesticated. I've been having trouble sleeping because I don't have somebody there
Oh,
with
buddy,
me.
when Courtney's gone, I just starfish out in the middle of the bed. Just spread my whole body out. Oh, it feels so good.
See, but I don't fall asleep like that. I've been told that I end up in that position even if somebody else is in the bed. But when I'm trying to fall asleep, I'm a cuddler. I'm a curler. I curl up. next to somebody. And
I
then
like
I'm
to
okay.
cuddle too, and so does Courtney. But she tells me like when she is a week away from me, she's like, I don't have to hear you snoring, and it is so beautiful.
I keep telling you, you probably need a CPAP machine. You just have to go and get the test.
I
done.
guarantee you, there's a part of Mallory right now that's like, I don't have to hear Darth Vader sleeping for a week.
It would be quite the vacation to be able to sleep by yourself, because she didn't even have the kids, right? She's by herself in a hotel room,
and she doesn't have to hear you
all night long.
If you have a CPAP machine and you're dating or you're married to someone, they love you.
Yep, they're asleep.
But they hate your CPAP machine.
I gotta say, the best thing about living alone or having
is
a
the
house
Brock and
to
Delby
yourself
podcast.
is that you can cruise around butt-ass naked,
Yes.
scratch your nards whenever you want,
Yes. Yes.
shower whenever the hell you want, eat whenever you want. It's great. It really is great.
There is something about, like, I don't have to worry about, is someone using the bathroom right now? I don't have to worry about, is somebody in the kitchen right now? If I want to do something, I can just do it. And I don't have to ask or wait.
Nobody's got to be like, hey, after you're done scratching yourself, you want to wash your hands?
Right.
Yeah. Or, hey, can you have a courtesy flush? One of those things. Yeah. No. None of that.
Nobody goes into the bathroom after and goes, ew.
Yeah. You don't hear none of that. It's awesome.
You're the one that's in love with me, all right? The running of the bulls went down this weekend in Spain, and I was looking at some of the stats from it. I'm very interested on how many people actually got injured at the running of the bulls. Would you like to take a guess?
So I've always assumed it's a pretty high number.
4,000 people attended this year's running of the bulls.
Okay.
How many of them do you think got injured?
Well, I'll stick with my gut reaction was that, like, I assume at least half. So I'll go 2,000 people.
Way too high.
Too high? Okay. Come down to 1,000 people.
Still way too high.
Really? Is it 100 people?
Still too high.
Less than 100 people got hurt in the running of the bulls.
It's estimated that only 8 people went to the hospital this year with injuries at the running of the bulls.
What?
Yeah.
Only 8?
Yeah, they say on average it's usually like 10 to 15, and this year was an all-time low of injuries at the running of the bulls.
Dude, is this just another one of those things that, like, the media and movies and life have taught me that was going to be like this super dangerous thing, and it turns out it's just nothing?
Or is like the running of the bulls for people in Spain kind of like how my dad was with hockey? Like if I got hurt, he's like, you suck it up.
You think that the actual injury count is higher?
Maybe.
But nobody wants to look like a wuss in front of all the bulls?
I mean, you got to have some pretty big cojones to go out for the running of the bulls, right? You got to be a tough fella or lady.
Honestly, yeah. No, it's this weird thing. Like, I always just assumed that it was like, all right, the humans get a head start, we release the bulls, and anyone who's running under a certain average pace is just going to get absolutely decimated.
Even crazier is I looked up how many people have died during the running of the bulls. In like the 100 years that it's been going on, only 15 people have been killed.
That's it sounds weird to say that's it, eh? But like, that's
right.
It.
Yeah, the
That's
last one was in 2009.
Is it weird to say that this kind of takes, and not that I ever thought this was like a cool event, but now I'm like, oh, people go to this thing looking for some sort of like spiritual awakening. Like, oh, I'm going to look death in the eye. And it's like, I'm going to jog through the streets of a Spanish town.
Statistically, it's more dangerous to drive a car in Canada than it is to go in the running of the bulls.
Congratulations to all the lousy drivers in town. You finally did it.
Imagine if Canada did like their own running of the bulls of like, I don't know, I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe just with geese. Like,
the running of the geese?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
We
crazy.
wait till like the spring when all the gooselings are down by the water or something.
Yeah. We put the goslings in front, then the humans, then the parental geese, and it's just bedlam.
Or we just find one big wasp's nest and we whack it with a stick. Whoever leaves without a sting wins.
I'm pretty sure some kids I know used to do that in high school. Have you seen this story that's been kind of viral the last couple days? Somebody who was working, I think it was like in an IT department or something like that. They got fired from the job. It was paring down. The company said, we're trying to save costs. We're trying to cut budget. we're going to have to let you go. And, he's pissed off, obviously, but he goes, okay, well, I guess I got to go home and start working on the resume.
Sure.
2 days later, gets a call from the same boss that fired him to say, hey, we're having a lot of trouble figuring out the computer systems that you left
They
us.
wanted him to come back?
We need you to come in for the day.
Screw that.
To help us get everything sorted so that we can move forward. We're not rehiring. We just need you to teach us how to do it.
That sounds like a you problem.
The best part was, this is part of the story that's really like pissed the internet off, is the guy was like, okay, well, I'll come back in, but like it's going to be a few hours of my time to like train somebody. So you're going to have to pay me at like half a day's rate. Like I'm going to charge you this much money. And the guy, like the manager, was like, okay, we'll do that. But I'm really disappointed that it's working out this way. Like, he's trying to, like, guilt him.
I'm disappointed I got fired. What do you mean?
I'm like, man, if something happened here where we got let go.
There's no way I'm coming back on the radio and not blowing up on air.
That's just it. Like, a couple days later, Jackie calls and is like, hey, so I know we let you guys go, but we need someone to cover the morning show this morning.
Absolutely not.
You had better bring a significant size money truck to my front door.
No, man. I mean, that's like after a breakup when someone calls and they're like, hey, I was just wondering. And it's like, no, like that's not any good for you.
Whatever the follow-up is, absolutely not.
You know what I'd do? I'd be like, yeah, I'll come in, and I just won't.
Just no show?
What's the repercussions for me?
That's true. What are you going to fire me for not coming into work today?
That's crazy, man.
It's some bare capitalism audacity if I've ever seen it.
Well, if I was that IT guy, I'd go in and I'd just mess with everything.
Just start changing passwords?
Yeah.
Just like, oh, man, it's crazy. Things are actually worse now than before you fired me.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Or just show up and grab the things that you forgot and just leave. Like,
ooh, that's true.
Like, if there's anything you left behind, like, I'd be hard-pressed to go back to work. Also, you're not going to have the motivation. Like,
oh, no, absolutely. But, like, we've both worked in places, I feel like everyone's seen at least one person be like escorted out of wherever you work by security.
Yeah.
And sometimes you don't get that opportunity to like gather up your things. It would be hilarious to come back and they take you to the back like, oh, just 1 second, and just start like gathering things off shelves.
Brother, I'm taking an upper decker in the toilet. That's what I'm doing. If you allow me back in the building, that's on you.
I'd be taking all the spoons home with me.
Brock and Dolby podcast.
So, I'm
The
a
Brock and
cook,
Dolby
and
podcast.
you can't do nothing without a spoon, so.
I love that because if you tried to sneak out with like pots and pans and stuff like that, like they're gonna notice.
Sure.
Yeah, they're going to notice. But, you take all the spoons, you may jingle a little bit, but hey.
I feel like I could get a large number of spoons out of a building if I had to.
Can't do anything in the kitchen without a spoon, so they're coming home with me.
That's actually genius.
Yeah, I mean, if you take something big out of your office, like if you're trying to get revenge, people are going to notice. Like if we tried to walk out of here with like an armful of microphones, people would be like, hey, I see you. You got to put those back.
I mean, if I was asked to come back in here, I think I'd just like disconnect the internet. I mean, if you just went to like almost any workplace that's an office,
yeah,
and you just disconnected the Wi-Fi or like cut the Ethernet cord,
that's just it. Take a small pair of scissors and just go around to different computers if you have access to like the server room.
Yeah,
and just cut a few internet cable wires. You would do irreparable damage to your former employer.
You're like in landscaping or something. You just take like all the like trim like wire from the weed whackers out or something.
So they pull up to the job. They're getting everything ready. They're like, where did it all go?
Honestly, like any sort of trades job, you just like siphon all the gas from all the trucks.
I also like the person who texted in. I believe it was Tanya, who was like, I would go back in and just eat everyone's lunches out of the staff break room.
Beautiful stuff.
Which that's just messing with everybody. Like, it's such a small little piece of revenge. But if you didn't like your coworkers from the place that fired you and asked you back, it's a good way to get them all back at once.
It is crazy, though. We did have one person, which I'll keep anonymous here. They said, I have been fired from a company before that I am currently working for right now.
Went back.
But I want to get fired again.
They must have a good severance package.
I feel like, and I know I compared the whole thing to relationships in the first break, but I do feel like going back to your job after being fired is like getting back together with someone after you break up.
It is a little bit of a toxic relationship at that point. Like, could you ever really trust your boss again after they called you into the office and were like, hey, we're going to have to let you go?
Mm-hmm.
Like, every time they wanted to talk to you, you would be PTSD. You would assume like, oh, here it goes again.
Well, especially if they hired someone like in between you, that's like finding out that like when you broke up,
right,
that they hooked up in the meantime.
They went and got a rebound,
yeah,
and then they were like, we'll come back.
They're like, we weren't together. Like, it's fine.
What's the friend's quote? We were on a break.
It's time for Brock and Dalby's draft.
We're doing a really
is the Brock and Dalby podcast.
Because, I'm getting a new bathroom, or shower rather, at my house, and it should be ready by next week. And so for the past week and a bit, I've been showering at the gym. I've been showering at work. I've showered at my friend's house. I'm looking so forward to having a shower at home. So it has inspired our draft of the most satisfying showers of all time.
Because the ones you just listed are some of the worst showers.
Yes.
Like, no office has a great shower, if it has one at all. The gym shower is always sketchy. Going to a friend's house, maybe they have a nice shower, but you're still at someone else's house.
You don't feel comfortable, no.
There are certain showers that are just head and shoulders above other showers, and you won rock, paper, scissors, so you get to take the first one.
Coming in at number one, I think I gotta go with post-camping shower.
That's the easy number one pick.
You've been out in the wilderness for a few days.
Yep.
You feel absolutely disgusting. Even if you're at like a KOA campground that has the showers there, you still feel dirty when you're going home.
It's just not the same. It's not the same. Any kind of shared or communal shower, especially at a campground, is just not going to hit the same way as the one you have at home.
It's the official welcome back to civilization.
Yes. On that same note, since you took that, because that was definitely going to be my first pick if it was still on the board, I'm going to go with the post-festival shower, which has very similar vibes. You have just been out in a field for 3, maybe 4 days.
You get to wash the demons out of you.
That's basically it.
Yeah.
This is almost like baptismal shower. Like, you are cleansing layers of dirt and filth and booze and sweat and other people, and you're just like, this is a reset shower. I'm getting back to my roots.
I'm going to go with it at number 2, the hangover shower.
Okay, yeah.
The hangover shower, it kind of sucks, but it is beautiful. I don't know if anyone else does this thing. I just lay in the tub. I let the water just hit me. You maybe spend way too much time, run the water bill up, but you just once again, you let the demons come out of you there.
It's another situation of like, you're basically hitting a reset button and just trying to pour some life back into your soul.
Literally.
And that's very similar to my second pick, which is the post-flu shower.
Oh.
When you've been bedridden, leaking from every hole.
You're just shooting snot rockets in the shower the whole time.
That's just it. You get in there, right out the nose, you're hacking your coffin, the steam is pulling your lungs
It's the only time
out.
you feel good.
That's just it. Honest to God, it feels like, I don't know what it looks like inside your body when you get an IV when you're dehydrated, but I feel like this is the closest I can get.
Coming in at number 3, I feel like only hockey players might like this one, but I'm going to go with the beer league shower.
The beer league shower? Explain.
After having a beer league hockey game,
Yeah.
all the fellas hop in the shower after together. You have that communal shower. There's some jokes going around, and
Right.
you know there's going to be a beer right after, maybe even during it.
Well, that's just it. I was going to say, I feel like you like this one because it's a great spot for a shower beer, which you're a huge fan of.
100%, but there's also, and I don't know how to explain it to anyone who's never played sports before, there's some camaraderie in the shower.
Right. Well, there's an honesty when you're all in a group together in the shower.
Yeah, and to the guys that refuse to shower, like, we talk about you. We think that you're the weird ones. There's something about getting together with the fellas after a game, hitting up the showers, having a beer after. Mwah, it's beautiful.
I will say I have nothing on my list that involves a second, third, or fifth person like yours, but for my final pick, I saw people texting in saying that the after lawn mow shower is a great shower, and it's a great shower. But I will flip you 6 months in the other direction and say the post driveway shovel shower. You've been
Oh,
outside.
you're so hot and sweaty.
You're hard shoveling. You're sweating your face off. Then the sweat is getting hit with the cold. You're freezing. A nice hot cleansing shower after shoveling out your driveway feels like you can take on God.
Yeah.
In that moment, you have never felt more accomplished.
It's actually a very underrated pick.
Absolutely. So I'll go top to bottom. I got the post-festival shower, the post-flu shower, and the post-shoveled driveway.
Coming in at number 1, I went post-camping shower. I went hangover shower in at number 2. And I went beer league, or you could call it a locker room shower, in at number 3.
I think I'm going to have a shower after the show. Honestly, I'm just in the mood now.
Yeah, I can smell you. So I think I lost a lot of people on the draft when I started talking about having showers with dudes after hockey. So goes to you, my friend. But a lot of people are upset with us because neither of us picked in our draft picks shower sex.
Which, guys, it's the worst sex.
Yes.
It's terrible sex.
Yes, everyone that's texting in is like, I can't believe you didn't put shower coitus in there. And it's like, dude, in the movies, seems fantastic.
Oh, absolutely.
If you try it for yourself, there's never any room. Water is also not the best adhesive.
One of you is freezing cold. One of you is drowning. Nothing's working the way that it wants to. There's the risk of both of you falling and getting injured.
You're trying to like put a leg up somewhere. You end up pulling something.
2 things that are fantastic in life: a good hot shower and sex. You put them together, and you couldn't have made a bigger mistake in your life. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. I won. Thanks for your votes. Everyone that texted in that shower sex is the best shower has not had shower sex.
Yeah.
That's all I think. There's no way that you've done that and honest to God thought that's the best shower.
I think it's one of those things that like movies have made seem like a romantic idea. Even showering as a couple, unless you have one of those showers with water coming from every angle.
Oh, the two-way showers, yeah.
It's romantic for a bit, then all of a sudden it's like, quit hogging the damn water. I'm standing in the cold here.
Right. One of you is having like a really nice, romantic, sensual shower, and the other one is basically standing next to Niagara Falls and getting the runoff.
Yeah. Apparently, chimpanzees are actually making their own fashion choices. There's a whole other sanctuary that has been claiming that chimps have been putting blades of grass and sticks into their ears and anuses. And it has started to catch on throughout the sanctuary. And all the chimps are doing it now.
Dude, this is what it feels like being in your 40s and seeing what people are wearing on Instagram. It's like, are we all just putting blades of grass in our anus? What are we doing here?
It's weird because the people from the sanctuary say that they did learn it from some of the caretakers, which you may go, what?
Yeah, hang on. Let's explain that.
I guess it started a couple of years ago where some of them would put a blade of grass in their mouth kind of thing.
Oh, okay. That's, like an oral fixation kind of thing.
And so the chimps started doing that, and then one of the caretakers would use the blade of grass to clean his ear.
Okay.
And then they started doing that too.
Can we explain how it made it?
They say they don't know where they got the putting it up their butts thing.
I guess maybe they're like, well, if it goes in this hole, it could. What hole can't it go in?
I feel like they need to put up some cameras and see what these caretakers are doing.
That's just it. I mean, you've already got, like, it's kind of gross taking grass out of your mouth and stick it in your ear. At that point, everything's on the table.
I mean, what goes first, the ear or the butt, you know?
I really hope it's the
I feel
ear.
like I'm judging on one order worse than the other, you know?
We're talking baseball.
The Brock and Dobby Podcast.
The man and Bobby fella.
All right, we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tonight's jackpot on the line.
It's a $19 million jackpot. I just need to say out loud just so that someone can hear me. I love that we're using that song as the intro.
But you only think the Simpsons version?
Every time he says baseball and not softball, my heart breaks a little bit.
I feel the same way. You're not the only one.
$19 million Lotto Max jackpot up for grabs today. $100 in tickets going to our best vendor today.
Yes, everyone kept saying we need to do like a stadium vendor. And I was thinking if you went to Jays games back in the day, you most definitely heard this guy.
Ice cold.
So we've got 3 vendors on the line, and we need them to do their ice cold beer.
It's so funny because, like, people love that in the stadium, but if someone came up to you and started talking to you like that, like if you went to the grocery store and the guy at the deli counter talked to you like that, you'd leave.
Yeah. Do you have an Optimum card? All right, 762-555. If you're not one of our beer vendors, you are a judge. We start on line 1 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Morning, it's Claude.
All right, are you ready to give us a...
Ice cold.
Can you do that for us?
You betcha.
Gotta put your whole ass into it, Claude.
All right, here we go. Get your ice cold beer here now.
Kind of churched it up a little bit.
A little
It was
extra.
good. It was
Yeah,
good.
it was good.
All right, stay on hold, buddy. We go to line 2 here. Vendor number 2, what is your name?
Hey, it's the Sam.
Sam, all right, we need you to do this.
Ice cold.
Can you do that for us, Sam?
All right, I'll try. Ice cold beer.
Nice. That captured the spirit of it.
All right, Sam, stay on hold. Okay, we got one more caller here.
I was a little worried because the first guy, Claude rushed it, and it sounded like Sam was going to rush it too. The key to this guy is he takes his time.
Yeah, you got to drag it out a little
He's
bit.
not in a hurry. He's letting you know.
Vendor number 3, what is your name?
Mark.
Mark, what do you think of the competition so far?
Oh, it's pretty good. Gonna give it a go, see if I can beat them.
All right, we need you to do this.
Ice cold.
Let's hear it, buddy.
Ice cold beer.
Wow.
That's got to be it.
Be honest. Be honest. Are you the guy from the clip?
I've never attended a Jays game.
You nailed it, brother.
Well, I'm going to give it to you.
Yeah.
Ding in a round of applause. If you win that big Lotto Max tonight, you can most definitely afford to go to a Jays game.
1 or 2.
If you do happen to win the jackpot, you got some nickels and dimes for the fellas or some Jays tickets at least?
And some ice cold beer.
That's more like it, actually.
Hell yeah.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Send a text. Send a text. 76255. Yeah. Send a text. Text us now. 76255.
The drawl. Did you just wipe your mouth?
I did. All right, let's get her going. 762-555. I want to start off with this question because I've never thought about it before, but it's going to bug me every time I listen to the song. Curtis said, "Why is the song 2 Minutes to Midnight a 6-minute song?" Good point, man.
Well, because they started it. It's about 2 minutes to midnight, but they started it 4 minutes early.
When do they first say 2 minutes to midnight in the song, I guess is the question.
Is it 4 minutes into the song? I feel like it's much earlier than that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it has to be at by the first minute.
Thanks for ruining Iron Maiden for me.
Look, not even just the song, the whole band. Can't trust him now.
No.
He's a liar.
Bunch of phonies.
What's that? There's a Darkness song that's similar in that it drives me. Oh, it's a one-way ticket to hell and back. So one-way ticket. You can't go both ways. That's round trip.
Yeah.
You lying bastard.
Someone texted and said, "Does it bug anyone else when you go to Subway and people don't know what they want?"
I mean, I will say that there was a small grace period a while ago when Subway rebranded the menu board.
That was frustrating.
To the Subway Selects or whatever. If you needed like a visit or two to recalibrate, I get it.
They had the same sandwiches. They just changed the names on them.
That messed a lot of people up. But other than that, that's long enough ago that you know it's bread, meat, and cheese.
I feel like you pick a sandwich at a certain age and you just stick with it.
Honest to God. I mean, I was a chicken bacon ranch guy for the longest time. And then what did they switch it to? They got a
chicken rancher.
But I couldn't find it. So now I'm just a bigger, meatier, tastier guy.
BMT guy?
Yeah. And I don't even think that's what it stands for.
It is what it stands for.
Is it?
That is what it stands for.
That's my sandwich.
It doesn't bug me when people are like umming and awing about their sandwich. It's the toppings because you're an adult. you know what you like.
Right. And it's not like they change. Like, what was the last big addition to the toppings panel at Subway when they put spinach in there? That was decades ago.
It just drives me crazy when people are like, what's the garlic mayo taste like? And it's like, it's mayo with garlic. What do you think, dude?
What's the house sauce? It's the same sauce we put on every sandwich for 50 years.
Someone said, what's a super specific smell that takes you straight back to childhood? Weird one, orange floor cleaner.
Orange floor cleaners?
I don't know what it's called, but it smells like oranges, and my mom used to use it in the house, and whenever I go into a building, and it makes me think of it, and then cigarettes for some reason.
Well, I mean, you say some reason, I can probably figure out what the reason is.
Everyone in my family used to smoke, and there's times when I go for a walk with the dogs, and I'm like, family.
Yeah. Mine is probably also inappropriate, but mine is black licorice. Because I think I've told this
Big
story.
Zambuca family?
Yeah, that's honest to God. I feel like I've told this story before on the show, but maybe not. In case I haven't, my mom was drinking with friends, and for some reason we had family over who were sleeping in my room. So I was on the couch in the living room. My mom called me into the dining room where they were doing shots and made me do a shot of Zambuca because she was like, there's two things in life, sex and Zambuca, and you're too young for the other thing.
Sounds like we both grew up pretty cool. What's another one here? Someone said the NBA has a slam dunk contest. MLB has the home run derby. The NHL really doesn't have a big event at their All-Star. I mean, they have the hardest shot, but that's pretty meh.
That's the thing is they go more the general route with the skills competition, of which, fastest skater.
The breakaway challenge is always a dud.
It's honestly, it's way more hyped than it should be compared to, the home run derby is almost always a classic. The slam dunk contest has been the coolest thing in the NBA for decades.
Yeah.
Hockey, and then, you want to talk real lame, then you go to the Pro Bowl in the NFL, and they have their little skills competition. It looks like a Nickelodeon game show.
They probably wouldn't do it, but they should have, the Scott Stevens hit challenge.
You could get one of those dummies that you see MMA fighters train on, put in some impact gauges and just let people smash it into the boards.
No. You know how the home run derby has all the kids in the outfield?
Oh God.
You just send the kids through center ice with a suicide pass, line them up.
Yeah, the annual Let's Murder a Child competition.
It's a Make-A-Wish thing, just like you wanted.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Ed's word of the day.
Let's see what he's got.
Good morning. Today's word is epithet. Epithet. Yeah. E-P-I-T-H-E-T. Epithet. And it's a description expressing a quality of the person or thing being mentioned. That's cool. Saying something nice about something or someone. That's good. Anyways, I guess that just about does it. Have a great one. Cheers.
Epithet?
Yeah, so, Ed's got the right idea, but it's not necessarily a nice thing. It's basically an adjective. It's a descripting word or a phrase.
How would you use it?
You would use it to describe, the example that comes from the Oxford Dictionary is, old men are often unfairly awarded the epithet dirty, dirty old man. So the word dirty would be the epithet there. Again, it's basically just a really fancy and unnecessary way to say adjective.
So if you call someone a beauty, that would be an epithet?
That's the epithet. Yeah, I was saying if you call someone greasy. That's what I'm saying. Is Ed's it's nice to say something nice, but you can use it positive or negative.
Yeah,
basically, if you're describing a person, you are using an epithet.
So if you call someone hot, it's epithet. If you call someone a skid, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. If you see somebody hanging out outside the mall bumming darts, you're like, look at this skid. You have used an epithet to describe
Yeah, you
them.
see that kid from high school that's still trying to plug his rap music? That's epithetic.
Exactly. You nailed it. That's the perfect description.
Epithet, epithet, epithet. Use it wherever you can. And sometimes it's okay to give up on your dreams, you know?
Sure.
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby Podcast.